I've always been the type of like disciplined guy on self-improvement to go after his dreams and his goals immediately. You know, I would say that I'm going to make a YouTube video and I would immediately set up my phone and start recording and this and that. And I guess that's a good thing because it is a good thing. But I was missing the bigger picture. For 3 years, I told myself, oh, once I get out of school, I'll do what I want. Once I get a job, I'll do this. Oh, well, now I have a job, so I can't do that. So when I get enough money, then I'll go on vacation and then I'll do that. And then that time will just never come. When I get out of school, I'll start my YouTube channel. I'll start taking peptides and I'll develop myself, and then I can finally live the life that I want to live. But that time, you're never going to have that time back. That time is never going to be handed to you back again. You only have a certain amount of time, and the more you wait, the more time that clicks off, the less time that you have to follow your dreams. So, yes, I've been scrolling on Instagram, and it actually changed my life. Like, I feel like this is like gonna change my life forever. Me scrolling on Instagram. I know it's like not good for your brain. You got popcorn brain. It's just a bunch of dopamine, quick hits dopamine, this and that. But when you optimize your For You page for, like for me, it was like Black Pill, the Raw Primal diet, philosophical stuff. And after 1 or 2 days of scrolling, I feel like it was like affirmations in my brain, which I never had before. I was living kind of a boring life. I was going to school, then I went to work, I ate some raw meat, and that's it. On the weekends, on the weekends I can enjoy myself and sunbathe and talk to people and listen to music and this and that. And I could post YouTube videos on the weekends, but by the time the weekend came, I was too tired from the week. I just didn't have that time back. Really, I didn't have that time back. I was only 14 months. I was only 13 months. You are only as old as you are today, one time in your life. You will never be younger again. Never. Even if you optimize your lifestyle to live longer and this and that, yeah, you're going to have more years to you, but you're never going to be at this age ever again. I'm only going to be 16 once, and I'm almost 17. It's been 4 fucking years since I wanted to start YouTube and since I wanted to start actually posting for once. And yeah, I went through my phases where I did, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to start posting and stuff. But then school would hit again, and I'd fall off. Oh, but when I'm done school. But I will never be as young as I am now. I fucking dropped out. And now I'm like, I don't care. All of these shorts were showing me like all these kids who dropped out and became millionaires. All of these kids who dropped out and actually lived the life that they wanted to. They weren't waiting. They were not waiting for them to be free. They were not waiting for them to have success come to them. They demanded it at the moment, right now. And you have to take some sort of risk if you want any sort of reward. If you want to start now, you have to cut out things that are distracting you, that are taking away your time, that are delusioning you, that are brainwashing you, like school. If you really want to be successful, if you really want to do something with your life, you have to cut the things out that are holding you back. And if that's school, drop out. So fucking dead serious. Like, drop the fuck out. Yeah, your parents are going to be mad at you. They're going to make you pay rent. You're going to have to maybe get some part-time job, this and that, whatever. You have just taken away the biggest thing that is holding you back. And now I have all day to focus on YouTube, to focus on developing myself. I'm a growing boy. I can focus on getting taller, on increasing my testosterone, on sunbathing, on making a business, on meditating and clearing up my mind and being me and finding out who I am and finding out my purpose and seeing what I want to do with my life. When I was in school, I only had the weekends to do that. But by the time the weekends came, I had to work. I had no energy left, no vitality because it was sucked out of me from school. I had a whole week of brainwashing because, the teachers yell at you, "Oh, no, sit down, boy. Fucking, you need to do your homework. This essay is going to help you get to college and stuff." I'm not going to fucking college. It's a scam. Maybe if you go to college, I might need a lawyer or a doctor one day. If I chop off an arm, yeah. Okay, and if you really want to do that, sure, go for it. But if there's things distracting you from that, if you have shitty friends who are smoking weed, who are going out partying, and you want to become a doctor one day, and you want to become a lawyer, and they're distracting you, cut them off. And it hurts. Yes, it hurts. But you only live one time. The number one thing that old people that are like on their deathbeds regret, and there was a whole study on this, is not doing what they truly wanted to do. Why would you wait 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30 until you're 65 and retired to actually do what you want to do? Because by then, your whole fucking youth is wasted. Your whole youth is just gone. And now you don't have the energy to do it. And now you don't have the vitality that you used to. Use your young years to your advantage. And if you're 30 and if you're 40 watching this, maybe, you will only be 30 or 40 once. Even if you are 30 or 40, use that to your advantage. You are still young. 30 and 40 is still young, especially if you're on a raw primal diet. You're projected to live 100 to 150. You're only half or a third way to death. You still have all of this time. You have years and years and years. If you are 70 and you start now, you can extend your life to 120. So why not just start now? Why not just literally take everything in your power to get rid of all responsibilities and just focus on yourself and focus on exactly what you want to do with your life? Because I was living for my parents. I was living for society. I went to school and I didn't post bad stuff on YouTube. I didn't do the diet that I wanted to because my parents would have saw me as a failure, or my parents would have yelled at me, or people would have thought I'm weird. But when I'm older, I'm going to think to myself, why didn't I just do that? I only had this one life. I only had this youthfulness once. Why would I just wait? Why would I wait till I'm old and lower energy and lower testosterone, less vitality to do it? By the time you're a grandpa, by the time you're dead and 3 generations go by, even 2 generations go by, you're going to be forgotten anyways. You're not going to be here. You're going to be dead. You will be dead. And that is a tough reality to face. You can literally die at any fucking second. We could get nuked, for all you know. We could be getting nuked by China because they're pissed off at us. We could be getting fucking nuked by Japan again. Well, not like nukes, but you get what I mean. You can get fucking bombed right now. You might just contract some weird illness that fucking kills you. You might get into a fight tomorrow and you slam your head on the ground and you're crippled forever. Knowing that, why wouldn't you follow your dreams now? Why wouldn't you just fulfill your life now? Do everything that you want as if you're going to die tomorrow. As if you only have 1 year left to live. Because you might. You fucking might. You might have this some weird disease where you're gonna fucking die in a year. You might contract cancer. Who knows? You only have one life. You only have one youthfulness period of your life. You might only have a year. You might only have a fucking day. Who knows? You could die. Die tomorrow. And you're going to die in regret because you never did what you wanted to do. Because you lived for society. Because you lived for your parents. You did what your parents told you to do, even though that's not what you believed in. My mom cried when I dropped out. Because she didn't want me to. And she thinks I'm still going to go back to school And because I technically have like 20 days to go back, and then it's like officially I'm dropped out. But I'm not. She told me, "Oh yeah, I know you are. It's just gonna you can take your break, but I know you're gonna go back to school." No, I'm not. I promise you, I am not going back to school because I don't care about living for other people. I'm going to live for myself as if I die in a year from now, as if I'm only going to live to 17. Why would I do any otherwise? Because what if I do? No, like dead fucking. I know. Oh, but it's only a 1% chance, like 0.0001% chance that you die. But what if? What if I go climbing up a tree like I do every day and I accidentally fall this one time, 50 feet up in the air, and the impact kills me? What if I grow old and then I never did anything that I wanted to? When all my flashbacks come to me when I'm about to die, it's a bunch of boring 9 to 5 life. Kids, married. They hate me because I'm never at home. My retirement was okay. I was kind of old and wrinkly and I didn't feel good. I didn't do anything with my life, really. I just had a 9 to 5. I was a little fucking wage cuck. And that scares me. I will do anything in my power not to be in regret when I die. I just want to fulfill my life now. Why not? There's no point. You're going to be forgotten 3 generations from now. You're going to be fucking dead. You are going to fucking die. And you're still sitting here, "Oh, but my parents might get mad at me. Oh, but my parents might get mad if I drop out, if I eat raw chicken. Oh, but people might think I'm weird." So fucking what? So what? You live once. Come on. It fucking hurts me because I did this for years. For 4 fucking years straight. I thought about, oh, but I want to be a YouTuber when I'm older. I want to go on the carnivore diet. I want to eat raw meat, but my parents might be mad. Oh, but if I drop out, my parents are going to be sad and they're going to think I'm a failure. They're going to kick me out. That's just more dad lore. That's just more lore to your story. Live an adventurous life. Do what you've always wanted to do. Go out, adventure, explore. Do shit that scares you. Do shit that you've always wanted to do. Because if you don't now, it's never. It's literally now or never. Because you are going to fucking die. And that sickens me to think that I might die knowing that I did nothing that I wanted to ever do. That sickens me. I will never live like that. Never. Because it fucking hurts. It literally hurts thinking that I might be a 9 to 5 wage cook my whole life. I would rather shoot myself in the head. Seriously. Do what you want. Fuck what your parents think. Fuck what your mom or your dad thinks. Fuck your siblings. Fuck your fake friends. Find one good real friend. Maybe that can be me. Who knows? But moral of this video is you're gonna die one day. Don't waste it. Please, like, come on. When your kids, if you even have kids, when your kids are getting older and they ask you, "What did you do when you were my age? What did you do when you were young?" Well, I kind of just went to school and I messed around with friends a little bit. I made some memories, but I went to school and then I got a 9 to 5 and then I found your mother and then we had kids and we got married. Boring. Go live like you die tomorrow. All right? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.